Hello, 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 hello. Sorry for everything. As always, turning things off, getting the party started. Let's put the backtracks on. Come on, give the backtracks. Come on, dish. Doo-doo. We should be going. Party times. Is it party times? Hope so. I've lost the chat. Great start. We have internets and we've played guitar. That part's done. Apologies. I don't know about the whole of Scotland, but in Dundee yesterday it felt like winter officially arrived yesterday, and that's meant today I've just picked up like about 6 guitars to try and play for the wee intro jam thing, and they're all needing their truss rods adjusted and action set and stuff. It's just they don't like the cold. It's went instantly colder, and the intonation was super out on that. Yeah, sorry. Anywho, thanks for coming. Hello, who's in? Hello if you're watching in real time, and hello if you're watching on catch up. Thanks for watching. Let's get a wee look. Mott the Hoople's in. How you doing, mate? Wait a minute. I just remembered about getting criticism for the hellos. I'm going to hello you all anyway. It's rude not to. Peter Collins is in, Anton's in, Jed Ellis, Robbie F, or Relaxing Meditation. Thank you guys for coming. Who else have we got? Nathan Champion Music's in. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Cal B, how you doing, mate? Did we say John Channing? Maybe not. Hello, John Channing. Thanks for coming, mate. Maria's in. How you doing, Muggs? Graham Campbell's in. How you doing, pal? Dinger63 for Dundee. 3-Chord Dave is in the Jesus. Thanks for coming, mate. Good to see you, pal. James Tejeda, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Glenn Bailey is in. Daniel Scott. Robbie F, I think we said that. And the Gain Dane's in as well. Awesome. The Gain Dane, good question. We'll get to that shortly. So today we're hammering on about, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. The weights of guitars, guitar weights. Do you like them light? Do you like them heavy? Do you like them in between? What do you like? So we spoke about it in the poll yesterday, and if you're not familiar with the format of the weekly format on this channel, what we do is community poll post on a Wednesday, and it's a vote of some sort. So like this week we were talking about the weight of guitars and asking your preferences, and you vote for what's your favourite. You like light, you like heavy, whatever. But another week we could be talking about pickups, or we could be talking about your favourite type of wood and things of that nature. And then on the live stream the next day we'd discuss it, and on the live stream like tonight I try and jump on the poll from the day before like this, and we talk about it. That's what we do. But sometimes I end up just blathering on for too long, like right now, and that's what happens. Pretty much most of the people here in the live chat don't need to hear this because you know the drill. You're here. But if you're new, welcome. And if you're watching on catch up, that's your first time. Yeah, thanks for coming. Okay, so we're talking about the weights of guitars and all that kind of jazz. Right, okay, let's read some comments. Mott the Hoople, what you saying? Evening to all, Cassidy Clan and Langmayer Lumreek. Nice one, mate. Your 2 favourite guitars to play at the moment are your CV Classic Vibe Thin Line at under £6. See, that's what a thin line's all about. That's what it's supposed to do. And your Harley Benton MR Modern, is that the Mosrite thing, at around 8.8. Can't wear that all night. No, not at all. In fact, I'll just say this now. It was something I was going to mention, and I think I mentioned it in some of the comments. What I've been doing for the gigs recently, see this guy here, the Jet JS450. So I used to have a Jet JS450 that was like an ocean beachy finish, and I absolutely loved the guitar, but it was £9. So, and I was only really got it for gigging because it fit the aesthetic of my band. It was kind of like tropical kind of looking. Yeah, so that had to go, unfortunately, but I did love the guitar, and then I found this one, and it's £7. Weights can vary, but what I've been doing recently in gigs, because I do wedding gigs, that's like a long time playing, having the guitar on your back. It's like 2 90-minute sets, pretty much. I've been doing that for the second set, either that or the one that was just playing at the start of the video there, because that's also light. I think that's about 7.3 or something. Great, so loving the lightweight ones, although that one that was just playing there, I've just bought a heavy duty trem for it, and I'm actually not sure if I want to put it in because I don't want to make it any heavier. Anyway, but yeah, lighter guitar for the second set. Okay, Peter Collins, good evening, hello mate. Anton, hello, everybody saying hello, this is great stuff. Rocks Meditation, good evening Steve, hope you're doing well, looking forward to seeing your video. Thank you very much mate. Speaking of videos, the Ibanez video I did last week from 42 Gear Street, the first 42 Gear Street video I did with Paul Drew, it was a laugh, I quite enjoyed it, but I did not do very well on the views. So if you've not seen it yet, please do check it out after, if you like, if you're interested. Actually, you don't even need to be interested in Ibanez guitars, it was just a good laugh, I thought. Anywho. That's the thing with the YouTube game. It's all about thumbnails and titles. If you can't get that right, you're not going to get the views. Anywho, Anton, you're listening in the car for the first 10 minutes as you'll be driving. Yeah, that's it. Careful with that, mate. Multitasking and all that jazz. Nathan Champion, guitars are like wives. I don't know if I want to continue reading here. Here we go. If you love it, then it doesn't matter how much it weighs. Yeah. Cal B. Hi all, my latest was a Sawtooth STM24 that was £5 and 4 ounces. Too light to sit still, felt cheap. Yeah, that's an interesting one. That was something else I've been thinking about, Carl, was someone mentioned this in the comments on the poll as well, and this thing. We'll talk about that soon. I'm just showing off my buttons, right? So anywho, it depends on the guitar, right? So, again, this is a good example. Because I basically had the PRS SE Silver Sky that looked very, very like this. And I had a Jet JS300, and I think I was comparing them. I can't remember if I did a comparison video or not. But for some reason, I think the Jet JS300 was a little bit heavier, just a little bit heavier. But for some reason, this doesn't make sense. The PRS, there wasn't much in it. It was like 0.1 of a pound or something like that. The PRS just felt lighter because it was like, was it smaller or something? I don't know what it was. There was something weird about it. So it kind of depends on the size of the guitar as well. So for example, it might not be the same. I'm blathering a load of crap here, sorry. Like this, I'm okay with this being heavier because it's bigger. And it's like the way the weight is distributed or something when you've got it on your shoulders. I don't know. Am I just blathering crap? Probably, sorry. There was no point there. Chime in with if anybody knows what I'm trying to say, I can say it better. Because I can't. It's been a long day. Anywho. Oh, chat jumped. Chat jumped a lot there. Right, okay. Where did we get to there? Hello, right, John, everybody's saying hello. Cal B, you sent some jazz coming or a buffering problem. Ugh, probably a buffering problem, or the stream will just go off, or a camera will stop working. That likes happening. Even Graham. 3-chord Dave in the house, brilliant stuff. Excuse me, sounds great, Robbie. Thank you very much, mate. It's working. Okay, right, the game then. What's the hot stuff behind you? Right, so something else I was going to talk about in this video is sponsorships. Not so much sponsorships, right, but I'm actually having a bit of a laugh here. So something happened this week. I've got the Thomann affiliate stuff going on, right? I've not actually put anything into videos or that yet, but I've got the links and stuff. Technically, I don't even meet the requirements, but Henning Polly from Gear Street kind of hooked me up, which was really cool of him. So we've got that affiliate thing going on now. So I'm going to start putting the link in vids and stuff. If you want to help support the channel in some way, and if you were going to be buying something from Thomann anyway, then you could click on the link in the description when I have one. I don't have one yet. But yeah, I'll put that in the description, and then if you're going to buy anything, like even if my link is for a capo, and then you go and buy a strap, this channel will still get a wee slice. So it doesn't cost you anything extra either. So anyway, I just thought I was speaking about sponsors, right? Is anybody familiar with these? Right, this is not a sponsored video, right? And these people don't know anything about this. But is anyone familiar with this brand of sauces, Crucials? You get them like everywhere, right? They do like garlic mayo, barbecue, all that kind of stuff. I know that this is not related to anything, right? Don't know why I'm telling you this, but we're going to go on to it. So I'm going to put these on every video until these guys sponsor me. Right? But anyway, this hot stuff, I absolutely love this sauce, right? It's just amazing. You know, like how some chili sauces and spicy sauces, they don't work with everything. Like, it'll maybe work with like a Mexican fajita type thing, but then it won't work with like an Indian thing, and then it won't work with a Chinese. This like works with everything. It's just amazing. I love it. And it used to be like 80 pence or £1 a bottle out of like Aldi or Lidl, but I've not been able to find it for almost a year. I can't find it anywhere. The only place I can find it is on Amazon, right? And I just paid, I think it was £16 for 6 bottles. That's how much I love it. So, 2 things. Campaign to get Crucial's hot stuff back on the shelves for 80 pence. And I'm going to put these in every video until they sponsor me. That's the story with the hot stuff sauces. But no, it's related to the Toe Man thing. Anyway, that's nothing to do with... well, wait a minute. Let's see. Don't know what that weighs, but we'll get to that later. Has everybody stopped watching? Hit dislike. Thank you. David McKillen, good evening Steve, been enjoying your visits to Studio Rats, so popped in to see your show. Oh no, sorry mate. Thank you very much, yeah, so jumped into the Studio Rats live stream last night. David must have been there, thanks for popping here to check it in. I'm sorry that tonight's been about hot sauces so far. Steve Badach, how do you pronounce that mate? I actually just ordered a chambered headless bass to try and be kinder to my back shoulder. Yeah, good shout mate. The bass player in our band plays a Warwick bass, which is like super duper heavy, and he's now using a stand, bass stand, no strap anymore, and that's been about a year now I think. I think his back is happier for it. Glenn Bailey, nothing is more satisfying than hitting the like button. Couldn't agree more mate, and I've just spotted my man Krenar Siku Guitars in. Siku, let's make you a mod mate. I don't know if you'll still be here. Don't know what time it is where you are. That's it. If you've got a guitar channel, you get added as a moderator. I'm using a monitor. Krenar, stick your channel link in the description. Krenar is like, oh, I just absolutely hate the guy. He's just like the best player ever. No, honestly, this guy is just such a great player and such an awesome gent. Got to meet him at 42 Gear Street, so check out the channel. Great stuff, mate. Thanks for coming. Sister Rose is in. How you doing? Used to have pretty bad problems in your shoulder, so heavy guitars were a bit of a no-go. The one thing I dislike about my S7 is that it's on the heavy side for a Strat, but it's a good solid feel. There you go. That's it. Whoops. Well, we jump there again. Oh. There we go. Cushman. Hello, Steve. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Right. We've got a lot of Sister Rose here. When I got your jazz bass, you had to make sure not to get an over heavy one. Some of the Harley Benton basses are over £10. Yeesh. On the other hand, your Harley Benton CST 24 HB weighs like nothing, very hollow. Yeah, the hollow body one. I had one of them as well. Your micro bass weighs next to nothing too. Nice one. Yeah, weight is important for me. Glenn Bailey, I like my guitars skinny on top and heavy on the bottom. Or is that how I like my strings? Maybe my lady friends. Yeah, skinny top, heavy bottom. I just bought a set of them today for a secret guitar to be revealed soon. 3-chord Dave, what are you saying to me? Little known guitar fact, all Pelham Blue guitars are the perfect weight. I bet you're right, it's in the paint, is it? Or the painting process, one of the two. Sister Rose, you're going to play your S7 now, pick it up, good on you. Can you play along the backing tracks? Does that work? You could jam along. Robbie F, what do you think about weight relieved guitars such as LP Studios? I mean, I'm all for it mate, if it's anything to make it lighter, I'm in. Like there's a lot of guitars that I never used to bother too much about it now, but it's just such a sort of high priority factor now for me that I would write off a lot of guitars before. Like that Solo King, John Robson just put a video up today of his Solo King guitar that he's tried out. So check that out, and live stream tomorrow of course, 5 PM, beer o'clock. But yeah, the Solo King I tried out was too heavy for a Strat. It was like 8 and a bit pounds. I ended up sending a couple back because of the weight. Bummer. But yeah, weight relief, I'd be into that. I'd even consider doing it myself. Like you get in, if it was a guitar I like, getting into the pick guard and sort of hacking away at some stuff. Some of it, if it's too heavy, it's like beyond fixing though, isn't it? Mark Proctor, you don't honestly know the weight of any of your guitars, but I can play your Jackson King V for hours longer than I can play my 335 style guitar, but I don't really notice any difference. See that? You're just like massive strong, that's what it is. See, guitars are just like if I was trying to weigh the difference between two toothpicks. That's what it is, mate. Super strong. Sister Rose, yeah, your S7 is kind of heavy, but it feels well distributed. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Boring Dad, great name. How you doing, mate? You just got your Chapman ML1 Pro X, and it's not exactly light, but I like it. Anyway, since I mostly play while sitting, you don't give a toss. Yeah, that's it. It's not really as much of a factor if you're playing sitting down, is it? Speaking of which, Chapman, got my first, literally my first Chapman video. You'll see the thumbnail tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday 6 PM is the upload of the OMG. Let's start again. Tomorrow, which is Friday, at 6 PM is when I do my regular uploads. And tomorrow it's going to be a Chapman video, my first Chapman. There you go. And I'll also I've got a gig tomorrow night straight after work, so I won't be quick again answering the comments. That bothers me when I can't answer comments because I've got a gig. Anywho, Daniel Scott, you've got a bottle of that hot sauce behind you. You need to pop a loo roll in the fridge. It's not actually that hot. It's like, sorry, I'm getting at the sauce again. It's advertised like it's like crazy hot stuff, but it's not really that hot at all. Mark Proctor, I don't really notice any difference until I've been playing it for quite some time. What was that about? Oh, right, okay, I see what's going on there, I think. Call had, hi, many YouTubers made a signature guitar with Harley Benton or something else. What do you think about this? Well, I'm trying to think who's done them. Guitar Max has got one. I know Henning Pauly's got one. I think that's the only two I know about, if there's any more. Cool. Good on them. I'd be up for something like that. They want to spec me out a guitar, it's not going to happen, like, but... Man, imagine that. Well, the first spec, wouldn't even matter what the guitar is, just a 9.5 inch radius neck on a Harley Benton. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Whoops, we jumped again. Whoops, where are we? Oh, there we go. Sorry, sometimes the chat jumps. It's this software thing I'm using. There we go. Robbie F, your Epi LP just over £8. You did replace both the bridge and tailpiece, so that helped a bit. Ah, yeah, these kind of things. Graham Campbell, you like the sauces. You know what I'm talking about. Have you found that in a supermarket cheap anyway? I can't afford to buy them at this price, mate. Help us out if you know where to get them. Have I turned into the shopping channel? Yeah, sorry, mate. Have you tuned into the shopping channel? Apologies. Yep. Try Halal Shop, Steve. Good shout. Maybe give him a go. John Channing, crucial sauces from the Iceland freezer shops. Yeah, I was in Iceland a few weeks ago looking for them. They've got all of them except that one. Raging. Aaron Short is in. How you doing, Aaron? Thanks for coming, mate. Try it on your nitro finish. That's it. Could do a refinish in hot sauce. There you go. That's bound to get a sponsorship, is it? How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. And of course, check out Aaron's channel as well. He's got loads of 42 Gear Street stuff. And I watched your podcast yesterday that you did with Dawina and Furch Guitars. That was very interesting. Great stuff, mate. Good job. And you're right, it's what you did there was a unique experience. You don't get to see that too often. Two sort of bespoke builders and getting them sort of trading off ideas and things. That was cool. Whoops. Use them on weak humbuckers. Good shout. Sister Rose, I definitely recommend Ibanez's for lighter basses. Micros particularly are great for people who have any like physio type issues with their arms or backs or anything. Yeah, there you go. Jem, hello. Thanks for coming. Crenard is saying I'm too kind, buddy, of course. I'm too kind when I said I hated you. Yeah. He knows I don't mean it. John Channing, your latest guitars are your Yamaha Pacifica and the SX brand Tele. Oh, I like the SX stuff. I've never actually had one, but they do some cool finishes for a cheap brand. There's a Strat one that I like. Kind of similar to the Jet I was talking about before. It goes into like a blue-green fade. Kind of like that. Scott Bogfoot's in. How you doing, mate? Cheers all from Newfoundland. You're just in the door building funicular all day. I'm not sure what that is, but good on you, mate. And Canar's put his link in. Check out the channel. Mott the Hoople, you've got a fridge full of crucials. Do they work as nut sauce? Might make my playing more hot. I'm not sure, I've not tried it, mate. I've been weird, I've just been like, I know it's a guitar channel and I should be putting it on my guitar nut. But I've just been having it in like food. Controversial, I know, sorry. Blue Someone's in, hi mate, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. And there's Cranar and Aaron talking about that Little Wing joke they've got going on as well. You guys. Where are we now? Sister Rose, there we go. Cranar's having a laugh. Oh, he's having a laugh. Oh, jump there. Sorry. Why does that always happen? Anton, you felt that your USA Strat was heavier than your Japanese Strat, but it's lighter. Weird. Yeah, that was. I just actually replied to your comment there. What do you think about that then, mate? Now that you know it's lighter, does it change anything for you? So you thought your Strat was heavier. Now that you know that it's lighter, do you like it more? Or does it do anything in here? Because it could, maybe. Rubbish Guitar Bloke, hello fellow lightweights. Yes, welcome to Weight Watchers. And these are low-calorie sauces that we're talking about today. I don't know if they are. Consult your GP for diet advice. Lucian Stefan. I don't remember the name. Thank you for coming, mate. You just got your first Gibson, a Tribute Chambered. It's the most resonant guitar I've ever played. Fantastic, mate. Good on you. I've actually quite fancied the look of some of these new, what is it, the Les Paul Moderns. I like the finishes, they're thinner, they appear to be lighter. Maybe. I'm never a Gibson kind of guy, but that's a maybe right there. IMA 640, you're only playing sitting down in the house, so weight is not an issue. Good on you, mate. That's the way to do it. Graham Campbell, your Epi J45 is a fairly hefty, but not too bad. You do notice after and most of the way through the gig. Although that could also be having to lump PA stuff around into pubs. Yeah, that's it. That could knacker you. I've got that to look forward to tomorrow. It's not a great load in this place either. Fun and games, and I've actually injured my arm on my bike the other day. Long story. Anyway. And I injured my finger. Look at that! Never going to play again. Luckily it's this one. This was an unboxing injury. I was unboxing a Harley Benton from Towman yesterday. And you know they put the big staples in the box? Well, I wafted it open and it come back down and stabbed us. I'm alright, I'll live. Maybe. Peter Collins, you once weighed your Japanese Strat and Les Paul and they were about 8.5 pounds and 10.5 pounds. There you go, that's a difference. Yeah, see, that's what puts me off Les Pauls more than anything, I think. Well, that and I'm not keen on humbuckers and flat radius and rosewood fretboard. Few things. Where am I? Scott Bogfoot, your 100th anniversary Epiphone LP mahogany is a boat anchor, lol. Well, there you go. See, and this is what a lot of people have been saying as well, that they like feeling something substantial on them, you know. They like a heavy guitar. BPC's in the house. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Anton, never knew weight of my guitars before the poll. Never been bothered as I wouldn't swap my guitars, only buy more. That's the way to do it, mate. Good. Glad to hear it. Lucian Stefan, Agufish, you're right. Yeah, he had a limited run of 350 guitars from Harley Benton, and you happen to own one. Good on you, mate. Nice one. That'll probably be worth a few quid. Well, if you were to sell it, but maybe not. Wickalong, how you doing, mate? Had you considered getting an electric ukulele? Very lightweight and great for those hard rock Hawaiian ballads you Scottish blokes love. That's it. It's rife over here. But yes, I had an electric ukulele before actually. I used to play ukulele sometimes in an acoustic thing I was doing. Used to have a wee open mic night residency thing and sometimes bring out the ukulele for a laugh. Yeah, but probably not quite as versatile as the old HSS Strat, but good shout. It's jumped again. Why does it jump? There we go. Robbie F. You find standing up straight and walking around a bit have much more to do with how long you can play without pain compared to the weight of the guitar on my shoulder. See, that's starting to verge on sounding like exercise and like sensible advice. We don't do any of that here. Good on you, mate. Paul Vanova, hello, mate. You enjoy lifting weights. With that said, since I picked up my Strandberg, I actually don't enjoy heavy guitars. My Fender feels horrible now. Huh? Yeah, I can imagine. That's something. Oh, I never even thought of that. Like if I went searching for like a super lightweight guitar, like somebody mentioned 6.5 pounds in the comments the other day, and I thought, that sounds amazing. But you're right, I might ruin all my other guitars. Like my perception of them. So thanks for that, Paul. I'll maybe just stick with what I've got as is and not explore any further lightweightedness. I'll maybe focus on trying to seeing if there's anything I could do to make the guitars I've got lighter. Maybe, I don't know, probably not. Better straps, that's a thing. Pardon me. Blue Someone, headless guitars are the answer to heavy guitars, and if you need a travel guitar and a headless one, and loved it. Yeah, I was actually talking about this on the Studio Rats live stream last night, something that's been playing on my mind. Because I quite fancy a headless guitar. I'm headless curious because I got to try the Ibanez. Check out last week's video. The Ibanez Quest headless. And then it's got me thinking about what headless guitars are all about. So you imagine that who they're for is like maybe someone who wants to travel, needs something lightweight and more convenient, portable. That's what I think. But why do those things mean that it has to be an absolute shredfest guitar? You know what I mean? They're always like sort of high output pickups, pointy, like flat radius, shreddy, thin necks. Although that Ibanez I tried didn't have as thin a neck as I thought, as someone pointed out. But yeah, like what I would love is just a Strat neck, you know, the kind of neck that I like, headless, and then maybe something to cut off the body, but a more traditional feeling guitar, but still portable and headless and lightweight. Why doesn't that exist? Or does it? If it does, let me know. Glenn Bailey, if a guitar is too light, you find it distracting, you like to feel the weight. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people are saying that. I've never had that problem. IMA640, the Steve Casty Signature Starcaster. Get on to Fender, Steve. Funnily, you should talk about Starcasters. I was just about to unbox a Starcaster before this, but I ran out of time, so I'm either going to do it after or it'll be Sunday now. But yeah, I can't see Fender ever want to be pals with me because I don't speak too highly of them these days. Scott Bogfoot, hey Glenn, cheers, great rant video. There we go, Glenn. Yeah, you did a rant video. Check it out. Where are we at? Glenn. Right, sorry. Earnshort, Steve Casty Strat with built-in hot sauce. There you go. Or at least a dispenser. You know, a hot sauce dispenser. Yeah, that would definitely be high in the spec list. So it'd have to be light. Like light enough that you could fill up 500 mils of sauce. And it's still light. Furniture is what you meant, Scott Bogfoot. Right, I'm glad that it wasn't something I hadn't heard of. I don't know what funicular is either, mate. What am I missing? It's always jumping. Why do I always jump? Sorry if I missed anything there, or a lot. IMA640, you had a loan of a Steinberg years ago. It must be the lightest guitar out there. Yeah, I've never tried one, but I would like to. Me, myself and I, good evening from Germany. Guten, I was about to say tag, that's good day, isn't it? I don't know what you say in the evening, but hello mate, thanks for coming. Al Lindsay's in, how you doing mate, thanks for coming. Oh, we missed you last night, you tried, but the tech wasn't allowing it, was it? Try to come on the Studio Rats live stream. Probably will see you there next week though. Sorry, I'm realising I'm talking too fast, apologies. Right, what we like for time? Maybe we should get into the poll. I'll try and quickly catch up. Aaron, you're sad there won't be a guitar summit, only 2 weeks to go. Yeah, I want to go as well. I've just got too much on me, like getting back from Germany, we're back to school, and I've just got, on Monday, applied for my visa. I had to go to Edinburgh for China, so I'm going to China in October. And I'm actually going while that big music event is on, but I won't be going there either because that's in Shanghai and I'm not going to Shanghai. If only I'd have known. I could have planned better. Scott Bogfoot, do graphite rods and necks add to the weight considerably or not really? I have no idea, mate. Someone tell us. I think that Charvel's got graphite rod. I think. Maybe doesn't. Sister Rose, you're also not a Gibson guy. Yeah, me too. Yeah, poor, that's another reason. Daniel Scott, I've just put crucial spicy mayo on a fish finger sandwich, Master Chef Norwich. There you go. Yeah, so you know about the crucial stuff. It exists. And Sister Rose, you fancy trying one of the new HB Les Paul type at some point. Yeah, I had one. I will find an LP for me one day. It won't be a Gibson. Anton, now I know it's lighter, I'm happier about it. I wonder if it was the thicker V-neck fooling me into thinking it was heavier. Oh, maybe. See, it's weird, isn't it? How we can play tricks on ourselves. Aaron, you hate those staples and packing peanuts. Yeah, I didn't get... What did I get? I got them... Are they peanuts? The big sort of twisted paper things. Yeah, whatever you call them. Oh no, I know what you're talking about, packing peanuts. They're the foam things, aren't they? No, it wasn't them. It's the big paper things, which are easier to deal with, but there you go. Les Pauls just need a good strap. Yeah, that could do it. Oh, boring dad, those staples are the test if you're worthy. Yeah, I am clearly not worthy. Carl B, you got into the habit of prying all the staples off first with pliers, or did I ply them off with pliers? That's deep, mate. But that's a great idea. I think I've learned my lesson. I'll be doing the same in future. Me, myself and I'm not a small person and used to play American football and lift weights up until I was 40, but the HBTE 52 is just way too heavy or does not invite me to pick it up. There we go. Curious why you just gave up at 40, mate. What's all that about? I think I did too. I gave up the gym when I was about, I don't know, 30 or something. I used to be a mad gym rat back in the day, so I was. Anywho. Gillian Bailey, grilling sauce. If you want hotter riffs, try hot stuff sauce. Yeah. Oh, Steve Cassidy grilling sauce. If you want hotter riffs, try. Right. Okay, that could work for the QVC thing. Yep. Where are we at? Whoops. Glenn Bailey, you would play lighter guitars if you played out. Yep, I hear you. Daniel Scott, your Squire 40th anniversary telly is surprisingly heavy, but it does sound good. Yeah, I'm still after the Squire 40th anniversary Jazzmaster in Seafoam Green. Still looking for one that isn't like crazy expensive. Paul Vanova, if you ever want a loan of the Strandberg Classic, let me know as I'm local. Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, it'd be something cool for the channel. Cool. Sister Rose, a Jet Starcaster copy would be great. That would be it. That would just be the ideal for me. Make it happen, Jet. Steinberg, I think they do single coils. Just like the cell pickups, you mean? No, I maybe missed something there, sorry. Hot sauce with regards to Tech-Mex pickups. Yeah, sorry, I've ruined the stream with the hot sauce. Right, let's get into the poll. Sorry, left it too long. Okay, so we were talking about what's your ideal guitar weight, and I was really pleased with myself here with my categories. Lightweight went with Bruce Lee, and see they even went to the bother of like finding a yellow and black Strat like his Game of Death tracksuit. Is it Game of Death? I think it is. Anyway, Jean-Claude Van Damme for the middleweight. He clearly plays a Jaguar Jazzmaster thing. Come on, that's funny. Steven Seagal, have you? Come on. Come on. And then other, depends on the guitar. Like it depends on the roll. They even need to explain this. I was just so pleased with myself. Do you know how long it took me to put all this together? I know it looks like really bad, but it's like the best part of an hour to do this, or more. Christian Bale, Batman and The Machinist. The Machinist, man, what a great movie. Anyway, 199 votes. Can someone not just go and put in another vote, please? Come on, yeah. Anyway, so here we're at. Middleweight is the winner at 44%, so 7 to 9 pounds or 3 to 4 kilograms. I know that the pounds and kilograms aren't exactly the same. I just went kind of ballpark, you know what I mean? So that was the lion's share right there. And lightweight, this is my category right here, under 7 pounds, 3 kilograms, even although most of my guitars are in the middleweight category. I think I want to be in the Bruce Lee category. 3% with Steven Seagal. Yeah, see, not so many people are that strong, you know. I wish I was in the 3% category and I could handle guitars at that weight. And a 21% depends on the guitar, which is fair enough. Right, we'll pick out some comments from here. I do always look, you could see down here, I reply to hopefully all of them. I try to reply to all of them. Yeah, should reply to all of them. So we'll just read out some. And I always read out my pal John Robson's because it's only right, is it? Because he always bigs up this channel and he's just the top guy. Did you see, we did a chat the other day, by the way, on his channel. And myself, Johnny Budget Guitar Show, live streams on Sunday. The Lamb, live streams on Monday. And John, live streams on Friday. Had a chat about all things guitar and that kind of stuff. What was it like? Favourite pieces of gear, worst pieces of gear, most disappointing pieces of gear, something like that. Did that like a month or two ago, and it's up on his channel yesterday. So yeah, check it out if you're interested in that kind of stuff. So what did you say, John? You don't like a boat anchor, 10 plus pounds, and you don't like guitars which feel like they're made of balsa wood with kind of insubstantial if it's too light. Beyond that, you don't really care. Yeah, so this is the thing. See, I said that in the response to John. John's a big laddie. I'm pretty sure he's like 6 foot a lot, like the upper end, almost into 7 foot territory. Are you? Yeah, that tall? Maybe no. It's like 6.5 foot, something like that. Big laddie. So a £10 guitar on a John Robson is maybe the same feel experience as like a £7 guitar on me. Maybe. I don't know. So that plays into it as well, doesn't it? Like your factor and stuff. Has anything went off? No. Oh, I just seen the live chat was going up there, so I thought that maybe you were saying things like the cameras went off or there's no audio or something like that. Sorry. Okay. Right, where were we? Nathan Champion, a couple of squats with a Les Paul around you before a gig usually warms you up enough to hold anything for an hour or two. I could never do that, mate. I wouldn't be able to get back up. JDVJ Forgo. I know you're someone else, right? I don't mean like you're under a pseudonym. Sometimes the names don't come up the same as they do in the live chat or like what your actual names are, which is weird. Confuses me. But anyway, you're saying now that you're old, you like your Strandberg and it weighs over 4 pounds. Wow. That would be interesting to experience. Just what it's like, yeah. Jed Ellis, you don't like anything that feels like it'll blow away in a light breeze or anything that could anchor a ship, so somewhere in the middle suits me. There we go. Excuse me. Clucker. Clucker actually has got something to do with tomorrow's video. It's a guitar that he once owned. So did Rich the Novice Noisemaker. It's been around the block, the guitar. Most of your guitars weigh around 3.7 kilos plus or minus 0.1 kilogram. You took your Les Paul Traditional for rehearsal last weekend, played only one song, 4.5 kilo was too much. I would agree there. Chapman ML3 Pro Modern is ideal for longer gigs. Rehearsal, 2.9 kilograms, but the pickups are very compressed. It's mainly for metal, so you only use it for a few songs, but you change the pickups. It might be your main guitar. There you go, mate. That's what I was saying to you as well. I do the lighter guitar for the second half of the set. That seems to help with the load of the heavier one. JR Channing, for me, the lighter the better. You don't like boat anchors. Sorry, I'm just reading out some of these shorter ones. Philology. Ibanez Q is incredibly lightweight. Yeah, I got to try that one out. That was last week's video. Please check it out. Yeah, and they're lightweight. I like that about them. I just wish they were a bit more comfortable to play, for me, for my preferences. G. You need your guitars to be sub 3.4 kilograms, and yes, it also depends on the guitar, 21%. For example, I had a CV Mustang once that weighed 3.4. You found that too heavy for a Mustang, but you also have a Les Paul Muse, don't know that one. It weighs 3.3, which is super light, but if the Mustang weighed 3.3, it was still too heavy. Weird. Yes, it is weird. It's like our perception of it. Here's another short one. Why do I choose the ones that I can't say the name? CPTMCRNI. Hello? There we go. This is the one I was talking about. 6.5 pounds is just perfect for a strap type guitar. you're an over 50 crowd. Yeah, see, that got me thinking. I wanted to find one at £6.5, but like, was it Paul Vinova that said that might ruin it for me? Like, I want all my guitars to be that light. So yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. That idea of going for something lighter. Too light, that would ruin it for me. Amin Ahmed says, under £7 for you. Yep, there we go. Alan Wilson, while you're here. Heavy guitars and a dodgy back aren't a great combination. You really start to feel it when it gets towards £9. Yeah, me too. You've got an excellent LP style guitar that you almost never play because it weighs about £9.5, so it's going on eBay. Yeah mate, it could be heartbreaking or back-breaking, but I would do the same thing if I was you. I would sell it as well. Heavy's just no use, especially for gigging. Right, sorry I didn't read all the comments, but like I said, I've responded to all of them. Yep, so let's get back into the live chat because I can see it's moving quite swiftly. You guys are here, and there we go. Right, where did we get to? Right, I think I've caught up. BPC 500ml of spicy tone sauce, correct. Muggs is saying gluten abent is good evening, I think. Oh, gluten abent. Oh, thank you for that. Why did I read gluten? I'm thinking about sauces again, sorry. Sister Rose, you're so out of practice. That's alright, just get stick in. Excuse me. Cyborg then, yeah, you and I were gym buddies, yeah, back in the day. Cyborg, absolute machine as well. Cyborg and I just did a video. Did I tell you about that? I think I did. Last week. Went to Kenny's. Tried out a 1954 Les Paul. True story. Oh ho. Was that last week or the week before? I've been editing that video, so I don't know when that'll be out. Hopefully soon. What are you saying now? Sister Rose, you can get Steve Cassidy string sauce alright. Like stuff you used to clean them. Oh, well, I wouldn't clean them with that stuff. Or the opposite, if you're darking them. I find some hand cream is really good, especially with over bright new strings. Oh, I've got a big story on that I won't get into today, because it's long. Mick Marshall, sorry Steve, you just made it in. Don't you worry mate, thanks for coming. Much appreciated, always glad to have you. SB Sutton, new name, I think. Thanks for coming, hello. Hi, will you be getting any tours in the Chinese guitar factories? I wish mate, that would be awesome. But I'm going with my girlfriend, who I've been with for 4 and a bit years now. That's not very accurate, but it's about that. And I've never met her family, so basically the trip to China is to meet the family. So it's going to be mainly that and not much else. But I'm sure I'll go over again in the future. Well, if they'll let me back. And there'll be opportunities for things like that. I'm going to try and find a guitar shop. That's about as far as I'll go. Sister Rose, chat everyone email Jet right now. Yeah, do it. Thank you. Me, myself and I, you don't fancy the Starcaster headstock. It is certainly divisive, mate. A lot of people don't like it. Let's get the Fender one here. Because it's a shoe. It's a clog. It's the famous clog headstock. Personally, I absolutely love it. But yeah, I can see why people don't like it. You know what, mate? If you're Starcaster curious and it's only the headstock that's putting you off, I would recommend something to you. The new Squire Affinities. They've just released 2 new Squire Affinity Starcasters. One of them is, what colour is one of them? I can't remember. Oh no, it's white. So there's one that's white that's got a rosewood fretboard and the oversized Strat headstock. It's actually more like an oversized Jazzmaster headstock. Same as the Tom DeLonge one, but it's got 2 pickups. And there's also a really nice looking Sienna Sunburst one with a maple neck fretboard. And again, the same headstock shape, so you might like that. I actually really fancy that Sienna Sunburst one, but it looks a bit too much like this guy. So, yeah, I couldn't justify both. Sorry, I couldn't justify having both. Although this is my 3rd Starcaster that I'm just about to unbox. Love a Starcaster. Steve, are you part of the hot sauce committee that the Beastie Boys were on about? Oh, that one's went over my head, mate, sorry. But I don't believe I am, no. Hard to believe both of them are Christian Bale. Yeah, crazy. Apparently, he did that transformation in the same year as well. Like, he made The Machinist and then bulked up for Batman within 12 months. Mental. He must play better than he acts. What's that? Oh, there we go. Anton, not that many people want to play like Steven Seagal either. Yeah, I've got Scott Bogfoots now. Yeah, Steven Seagal is my guilty pleasure. Absolutely, I love like watching anything with him involved, just because he's like one of the best comedians without knowing it. You know, a bit like Trump, or he's like a real life David Brent or something like that. He's just so funny. Me, myself and I, as with last week, you can easily change a lot on a guitar, but not the weight. That's, well, kinda, because this guy, whoops, I actually didn't take a note of the weight of this before, but when I refinished it, I've still got a part 3 video to do. When I was taking this off, I took a lot more of this off with the sander, like more mass off of it, and the same with this area here. I took a lot more mass off of there as well. I don't know if it helped with the weight, but it's certainly a light guitar, and I love it. And if I ever refinish a guitar again, I would do the same thing, because any opportunity to make it lighter, I'll take it. That's still ringing out. There we go. Lucy and Stefan, if you want to lighten up your guitar, you can get some light bodies made from white limba or poplar, about 1.5 kilos from Guitar Build. Finish them with a bit of old. Get some alumitone pickups. Oh, they're lighter, the alumitones, yeah. I've seen them before. They're the ones that are kind of like that weird bridge shape, aren't they? Cool. Anton, you hope we do another discussion with Steve, John, Johnny and Lammy. Yeah, it was great fun. And you know what, really easy stuff to do. Just sit and talk about guitars for an hour, or however long it was. An hour and a half maybe, but yeah, that would be great. And I've got to do some kind of collab with John Robson. It's the worst. This is like almost 2 years I've been at this. Well, I don't know, 20 months or something. And he's had me on the channel like 2 or 3 times, and I've never repaid the favour yet. I need to do it. Sorry, John, if you're watching. I need to get something organised. I feel terrible about it. Sorry. It'll have to happen. Oh, and we had the opportunity to put John's video on all the channels, but just go and watch it on John's channel or Johnny Budget Guitar Show's channel, because I think most people that would have watched it will have seen it there anyway, rather than me putting it up again. I think. If you want me to put it up, I'll put it up, but I think better watch it on John's or Johnny's. IMA 640 Steinberg headless single coils, mega lightweight. Right, okay. Interesting. What about the neck profile? That's what I'm interested in. I want some 9.5 inch radius going on. Alright, Sister Rose. Oh yeah, I was wondering, have you heard Magdalena Bay yet? They're a synth pop kind of act, but they have some really tasty bass and guitar work. Could help combine your love of synthwave and guitar. Nice. Yeah, sounds cool. In terms of frame and reference influence, very cool. I'll need to check them out, but you know what? I've actually not listened to any music. Like, this is so depressing. I've not listened to music for like probably about a year or something. I used to have Spotify on all the time. Since doing the YouTube, I just never do it anymore. It's terrible. I'll need to change that. Sorry. Also used to be like mad into UFC. I was like the biggest UFC MMA fan ever. Watched it every single weekend, and I've not watched one. And I watched like every event for about probably more than 12 years. Can't remember how many years I watched it. And I never missed an event until I started YouTube, and I've not seen it in almost 2 years. Crazy. There just isn't time for everything. The Lamb's in. How you doing, Lammy? Great to see you. Check out the Lamb's live stream Monday nights. He is back, and he's on fire. And he's got a new haircut. And it looks awesome. And of course, like I said, the Lamb's on the John Robson chat as well. Yeah, best live stream in the biz Monday nights. Check them out. 7 PM. 8 PM. 7 PM. Check him out at 7. If he's not there, just wait for now. Scott, you want a guitar made out of driftwood? Nice. Anton, John Robson is 6'7". You wouldn't argue with him if he spoiled your pint. Yeah. See, 6'7", 10 pounds on a 6'7" monster is nothing, is it? It's like a toothpick. I'm running out. I'm struggling. Getting throaty. Getting throaty. I'll maybe just go an hour tonight. How does that sound? Is that alright with you? In fact, I maybe need to do some kind of a poll, because I was doing 90 minutes during the summer, and then since then I've kind of just been chopping and changing. I think the hour's maybe better. If I do the hour tonight, I might have time to do that unboxing video after this. So we'll see. Violin basses are definitely too light feeling for me, even though they look cool, even lighter than my Harley Benton. Funny you should mention. My father, hello Raymond if you're watching, he's got the Harley Benton beat bass, same kind of idea. Yeah, very cool. Papa Squat, I love the name. Basswood is good and light enough for me. Your guitar, wait a minute. Your guitar made of it only weighs 9.5 pounds. That's a lot, mate. I've got basswood guitars, but they're not that heavy. Well, I mean, maybe that's good. It depends on what it is. Is it a Les Paul? Fair enough if it's a Les Paul. Whoops. The chat jumped again. There we go. Me, myself and I, you don't carry a guitar with your hands. It's on your shoulder, along your neck, or on your lap. Neither is trained to carry weights that way. That's a good point, mate. Yeah. Excellent point. Never thought about that. I do wear a backpack a lot, but it's not the same thing either, is it? Where are there? Sister Rose. Ibanez stuff tends to be light in general. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had one. Daniel Scott, how you doing, mate? New Squire Paranormal look interesting. Might be on the heavier side, I'm guessing, but in a good way. I can't remember if I've checked them out. If I've checked them out, there's probably been nothing that's appealed to me, or either that or I've not seen them yet, because I generally think that series is kind of cool. I like to do the quirky stuff. The Lamb tip: if you're struggling with a heavy Les Paul, try a stretch strap. The elastication relieves a lot of the weight. There you go. Now we know. Searching for tone. Hello everyone. I can't believe you're right. Guess what? Happy birthday, Mrs. Searching for Tone. It's his wife's birthday, and he's came to this live stream on his wife's birthday. You are in big trouble, mate. What was your excuse? Are you in the bathroom? On the phone? Is that what it? Thanks for coming, mate. I enjoyed. Oh, and Search for Tone. You had your first live stream. Was it last night? I watched that. It was great stuff, mate. Mate, you're doing absolutely fantastic. You are killing it on the YouTube. I could see you growing like super duper quick. So remember me when you get massive, mate. Keep cracking on, mate. Loving it. Lucy and Stefan. Also, a light versatile guitar option could be an Ibanez S. Yes, mate. That's on the list of one that I want to try. I've never actually owned one. I've played a couple, but yeah, they're super sleek. I need to look into them again. See, I'd like an S that doesn't have a Floyd Rose. I'd still like a 2-point trem, but yeah, HSS S. See, I think I've went down this road before because they're mostly all rosewood fretboards that they do on them, or ebony. Not a lot of maple. And I prefer roasted maple, so I always end up thinking about this. It's like S, and then I think, oh, it'd be great if I had roasted maple, and if it was more stratty, and then I just end up looking at AZs, AZs. Yeah, so that usually kills it for me. Poo Ninja's in. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Weight isn't an issue here on the moon. Once it's here, ergonomics are more important. Yeah, ergonomics are important, but weight is an issue for me. But it's different on the moon, isn't it? You know, that could be the highlight of the live stream. It's different on the moon, and hot sauces. Robbie, if you've got to get back to work, thank you, mate. Thanks for coming, mate. Cheers for. Yeah, thanks for coming. You're an absolute legend. Jason Viator's in. Hello, mate. How you doing? Thanks for coming. We're actually just about to wrap up soon, but I still appreciate you, mate. Glenn Bailey's chucked in the chat for the Lambs live stream. Brilliant, mate. Thank you very much. Well, the Lambs channel, sorry. That's right. Get all the, what do you call it? Get all the links in. Search for Tone. Who is the Lamb? Search for Tone knows. What else have we got here? There's only one way to find out. Follow the link. Great shout, Glenn. That's the way to do it. Thanks for the shout outs, of course, Lammy. Everybody's got to see Lammy's live stream. It is an experience. Love it. I try and get there when I can. He likes to live stream during my rehearsal night. I've not rehearsed in a while, actually. It's good. Happy with that. Rehearsing loads of first dance wedding songs the past wee while. Anyway. Where are we that? Whoops, me, myself and I, yes, OC with carpentry. I must have missed something there. Sister Rose, the Sterling short scale Stingray has neodymium pickup. Speaking of lightweight, never thought of pickups as a source of weight, but Stingray humbuckers are huge. Nice one. So Neodymium. My only experience with neodymium pickups were the Allen Entwistle Dark Stars on the Solo King. Didn't like them at all, and John Robson's just reviewed that as well. I think he's thinking similar things about the pickups. I don't know if it's a neodymium thing or what, but there you go. That would be something where I would put tone ahead of weight, definitely. Poo Ninja, Fatacasters are fun folks. Yes, indeed they are. Fatacasters, of course, referring to John Robson's crew, the Friday beer o'clock crew. So check out the live stream tomorrow, actually. I should be able to get there. I've got a gig tomorrow night, but I'll get there for the start anyway. Where are we there? Oh, brilliant. Glenn's put in this, the link for John Robson as well. Great job, Glenn Bailey, on the modding tonight. Go on yourself. That's you and Anton are really taking the modding seriously. I love it. Hugely appreciated, by the way. Thank you. The Lamb, your mic was smashed on that video with us chatting. Zoom decided to secretly up my input gain to 100%. Nice work. Ah, well, it suits you, mate. It's like the Lammy sound. That's what we need. What did we miss there? Oh, it's jumped again. The chat has jumped. Sorry if I missed something. Zach84, you sold your Steinberger Spirit. Was heavier and chunkier than expected and had a really sticky neck. I think I know the one you mean. Has it got like a plasticky back neck? I remember there was a guitar called a Honor Little Jack or something like that. Had that in my local Kenny's for years and always fancied it. The Lamb guitar show is back 1st of March 2025. You coming down? I will do my very best, mate. I really want to go back. I'll just need to, yeah, we'll make that happen. Definitely, mate. Be great. Birmingham Guitar Show, or Guitar Show, whatever they call it. Is that them advertising it already, mate? I'll get tickets. Speaking of tickets, Cyborg Guitars were just telling me the other day, Toto are coming to Glasgow. So, I'll be checking that out. Hopefully try and get tickets for that. I'm sure that won't be an Oasis deal. Hopefully not. Can't be bothered with that. Carl B says 60 minutes is just right. Speaking of which, we've got a minute until the 60, right? So I'm going to batter through these. Oh no, I just jumped. Sorry. Daniel Scott, you nearly bought one of those travel Harley Benton Strat thing for a laugh, but couldn't in the end. Yeah, that's it. You really need to want to use it for travelling, don't you? If I'm travelling, I don't want to play guitar. I want a break from my guitar. Or I'll find a guitar shop and play one there. Whoops. Scott Bogfoot, you'd like to see one of those sandwich boards that people use for advertising made into a guitar. Alright. With the ad still on it, I think you mean, eh? That's what you mean. Searching for Tone, you told her to make us dinner. Oh, you didn't tell me. Don't tell her I said that. Are you watching? Mrs. SFT. Glenn Bailey, brilliant, you're putting in 3 Chord Dave's live stream as well. Of course, Saturday night, don't miss Glenn. See, I miss 3 Chord Dave way too often because most of the gigs are on Saturday nights. But that means I should be available this Saturday night. I think I've only got a gig Friday, so I'll try and get to 3 Chord Dave's. 10 PM, yeah, Irish time, UK time, great stuff. Whoops. Poo Ninja, 1/10 of the gravity of the Earth means if I have to return, I'll need lots of strength. If you return, you'll need lots of strength training. There you go, if you return. I hope you do, mate. Speaking of returns, what are returns like to Toeman from the moon? Is that hard going? This is great, loving the community here, all chucking in the links and checking out each other's channels, absolutely brilliant. Carl B for that, oops, for that fat sound, the TE52. Oh yeah, the Harley Benton, yeah, nice one. 11 need to click the like button. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm doing well if we're only needing 11. Brilliant. Stevie Mac, Lamb live stream for the production value and the entertainment and also convivial chat. Mondays at 7 PM. Be there or be square, folks. That's the one. Scott Bogfoot, does elevation affect tone? Yes, of course it does. Almost got up. Brilliant. There we go. Depends on light art. Little C, Level versus Mountain. The Lamb, there's possible hammering on topic. What gigs we've got tickets to? Ah, nice one. I've just bought Joe Bonamassa and Brett Floyd tickets. But where's Joe Bonamassa playing? I said that really weird, didn't I? Where's Joe Bonamassa playing? Where is Joe Bonamassa playing? I'll need to see if he's coming here. Although I'm a massive fan of his playing, but Just, I don't really dig the songs that much, to be honest with you. But I love the guitar playing. Where am I? 1993 Gibson Studio, the Goodwood era. Funny thing, it sounds like my 2021 Epi 59. But don't know. I see what you're saying there, mate. Right. Oh, and we've got time. Check out Glenn Bailey's channel too. We're getting there. Sorry, mate. Poo Ninja, we use Blue Origins Prime. It's expensive, but not many folks deliver here, or admit they do anyway. Poo Ninja, you're so elusive. Moto Takahi, hello mate, thanks for coming. Hello, Bonsoir, Paul. Sorry mate, we're just finishing up, but thanks for coming. Right, okay, I think we're all good. Catch you all tomorrow, fellow Fatacasters. Bye, Steve from Mugs. That's a great way to end it. Right, okay, so just quick wrap up. Tomorrow's video is a Chapman video. Please check it out, 6 PM. If you missed the Ibanez video last week, give that a wee watch as well. It could do a few more views. Actually, maybe not. If it didn't get the views, it doesn't deserve them, right? That's how it works. Nah, just watch it, please. Come on, it was a laugh. It was kind of funny. Fun video. Right, what else? That's it. I've got a gig tomorrow night, so I won't be able to respond to the comments super quick. Stuff like that. Right, thanks for coming. You're all the best. Until next time, see you later. End stream late and it doesn't work. Right, thanks. Cheerio. Oops. Oh no, I pressed the wrong thing. Right, let's try it again. See you later. Every time. I can never do it.